I've moved away from San Francisco 5 or 6 times. This is my 4th international move.
Yeah.
I keep coming back. I'm not coming back this time. And it's not San Francisco. It's the rest of this fucking shithole country. I'm done with it.
Sono appena uscito dall'ostello, sto aspettando adesso il pullman che mi porta al Golden Gate Park. Queste case sono davvero belle. Parco che è letteralmente gigantesco, deve essere anche più grande addirittura del Central Park. C'è un tipo che non so che cavolo voglia fare. Continuo a urlare ma non capisco cosa voglia. A dire la verità è proprio questo quello di cui voglio parlare. Sono arrivato a San Francisco 4 giorni fa. Mi avevano avvisato che c'erano queste persone senza casa che giravano tutte fatte così. All'inizio non lo sentivo così tanto, ma dopo un po' effettivamente tutti vivono in costante armonia con queste persone, come se non fosse nulla, no? Ieri sono andato in un autobus e c'è uno letteralmente che stava sniffando in parte a me. In certi momenti ti dici ma come sono finito qua? Poi giri l'angolo e ti trovi dei quartieri fantastici dove c'è gente tutta completamente vestita bene, quindi comunque quartieri benestanti. Credo ci sia davvero così tanta disparità in quello che vedi che è assurdo, cioè vedere che tutto sia così in equilibrio, non lo so. Ok, allora vediamo cosa ne pensano le persone. I was wondering if you want to say something about the city, what you like and what you don't like about this place.
Yeah, I think one of the best things about San Francisco, it's really a melting pot for like a lot of different types of people. It's very inviting and it's kind of built on multiple different kinds of people from different places. You're always welcome here. That's like one of the best things. One thing I don't like is it's too expensive. There's a weird thing happening here right now.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of people that work here that don't live here. It's just like doing dumb things to like the numbers and the inflation of the
Sure.
city and stuff. But hopefully we get it under control soon. When you live in a city that outright says publicly that its average income is around $100,000 to $150,000 a year, there's going to be a large amount of people who aren't going to be able to do that
Yeah.
because it's not
It's
realistic,
not,
right?
yeah.
The problem is that a lot of people in charge seem like they don't really want to do anything about it. I feel like we're living through a little bit of history, right? Where there's like been times in American history where,
Sure.
you know, certain areas have like a certain type of person that may live there. It's like New York, how New York built Central Park. They basically like eliminated an entire neighborhood rich in black culture.
Sure.
To build a fucking park. To certain people, certain things are profitable, and I guess they're prioritizing that over other things.
It's not just a San Francisco problem. It's a global problem. It's got to do with the great wealth divide that we have. It's not just the U.S. political system, it's all political systems.
Oh yeah, sure.
As I see it, we've gotten to the point where you and I, are just collateral damage. People with the wealth and the control, they'll just take all of us, ring us out to whatever dollar figure they can, and then they'll cast us aside. It's a lot like the homeless. It's an incredible sadness because there's so much money. In the U.S., we're getting close to 685,000 homeless people. How heartbreaking is that? I've moved away from San Francisco 5 or 6 times. This is my 4th international move.
Yeah.
I keep coming back. I'm not coming back this time. And it's not San Francisco. It's the rest of this fucking shithole country. I'm done with it. This country is now unkind, uncompassionate, and we've lost our humanity.
Wow.
And I can't live with that anymore. Our state helps,
Okay.
but it's become an industry. San Francisco has 14,000 unhoused people, all kinds of different problems. Have 83 nonprofits, 83 to take care of 14,000.
Wow.
Okay? They spend over $1 million per homeless person in San Francisco.
Yeah.
You can't tell me for $1 million you can't put a fucking roof over their head.
Yeah.
You can't get them into a treatment center. You can't give them physical or mental health. We're collateral damage. They don't care about us.
È incredibile quanto la gente sia disposta a parlare dei problemi di questo paese. Quello che dicono comunque fa davvero ragionare, perché effettivamente la povertà è un problema a livello globale. Non so come mai, ma io da italiano venendo qua la sento un pochino di più rispetto a loro. Probabilmente perché c'è questa disparità sociale che lascia proprio le persone per strada. Come diceva il signore, però potrebbero prendersene cura, ma a quanto pare non lo fanno. Mamma mia, che vento che c'è! Le palme della California.
I wouldn't necessarily say that it's like getting worse. I think there's just less resources, especially after COVID. I think there's like less help for them.
I think a lot of people like see homelessness as the problem, but it's more like a symptom of other problems that are in the city, you know? So like
Okay.
it's always getting worse if other things are getting worse.
But like, you don't have organizations that take care of them.
There are some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People can't stay in the shelters overnight if they're like using drugs, you know, so they prefer to do that and stay on the
Yeah.
streets, you know?
You know, it's always been full of homeless people. In the early 80s, there was a homeless encampment in front of City Hall,
Wow.
and it was there for like a year. It was a big issue, but
Yeah.
I think it's gotten worse. Is it going to continue? It depends if people keep coming in. I think housing became more competitive, and as the prices went up, people were forced out, and that's because the economy just changed because of the tech boom.
So my previous job that I did was in workforce and talent analytics. I was able to see
Oh.
like the actual migration of people moving from San Francisco and out and what's going on. And although it's like doom and gloom of things that are going on in San Francisco, I mean, it's happening, I think, in all the cities on the West Coast, and every city is changing. You can't expect a city to stay the same. And
Yeah.
I think right now, San Francisco is going through kind of a recalibration stage. We're figuring it out, and we're going to get there. There's still amazing people here, talent here, growth. It's like one of the most beautiful cities in the world.
Yeah.
And I think we'll get back to what people think San Francisco should be. But just being on the streets here, going into work, walking in the park, it doesn't feel like it's changed that much.